The overhead press is a fantastic exercise for developing overall strength and size in the upper body. Today, I will demonstrate how to overhead press correctly so you can get the most out of this exercise. The first thing is our grip and bar position. We want to step up to the bar and lay it across our thumbs. Some people are going to like to press with their thumbs still out, but I do recommend wrapping your hand around the bar and squeezing firmly, at least until you're comfortable with the movement. I like my grip where the thumb is just barely on the rough part of the bar, but play around with that a little. Very large people may want to use a wider grip, and smaller individuals may like to be a little closer. There isn't really a right answer. Start with this and try a few different grip widths near this position. Now place the bar behind your collarbone and move the elbows slightly in front of you just to keep a firm grip on the bar. Don't let the bar move towards your fingers when you press. Now pick it up and step back, still in this position. With feet about shoulder width apart, we want to squeeze our abs, and I also like to squeeze my glutes to keep my back straight. From here, move the head slightly back and press the bar straight up and back so it finishes behind our head. The bar should be somewhere over the back half of the head to right over the traps. We do not want to press the bar out in front of us. If you are having trouble with getting into that position and need work on your shoulder mobility, see our video in the card above on improving shoulder mobility. Then return the bar to the start position along the same bar path, gently touching behind the collarbone and completing the next rep. Notice how the bar doesn't push out in front and do an S shape to get behind our head. This is why we want the elbows pointing slightly in front. This gives us the leverage to push up and back at the same time. The bar path forms a nice smooth ramp from our collarbone to the behind the head position. Just make sure the elbows aren't too far in front. We aren't in a front squat grip or anything like that, just enough to get the bar moving backwards off the collarbone. We also want the wrist to be pretty stiff as we press and the bar to rest right across the meaty part of our thumb. If that bar starts rolling back and towards the fingers and our wrist is bending as we press, that's going to put a lot of stress on the wrist, especially as the weight gets heavier. You're going to lose power and increase your chance for injury. The elbows should not flare out as we press. They will naturally turn as you press, but that is different than forcing them out right off the collarbone. Notice how it looks when I force the elbows out versus just trying to push straight up and back. Overall, this is a fairly simple exercise. Just make sure not to push the bar forward, flare the elbows, or excessively bend at the back. If you manage to keep these 3 points, you have a pretty good overhead press. If you found this video helpful, please share it, like it, and subscribe to the Immortal Power channel.